Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol MYT. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So this here may look like several days worth of time. It's actually today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to this time frame that does a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price and then makes mapping out where levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. I don't mean to state the obvious, but I will anyways. Quite the eventful day today, not only from the price action perspective, but you look down here at the volume and well above average volume on this one. So a lot of eyeballs on it. So let's map out some areas of support and resistance. Overall, if you were to say, Clay, summarize this, I would call this a pump and dump on thin ice, meaning it's not quite a pump and dump, but it's getting very, very close. And my definition of a pump and dump has nothing to do with the company. I'm not saying anything about, I don't know anything about the company. I'm saying this based on how the price is acted. So from a price action perspective, a pump and dump is just simply a situation where a price makes a great move up, and then all of a sudden the price essentially goes right back to where it was. And that's why you can't say that this is a pump and dump. I mean, it's made a great move up, and it's made a pretty bad move down, but, and this is where the thin ice point comes into play, the price does still have the opportunity. So actually, let's change this to the color of ice or something similar so we can be visualized that this is the thin ice point going forward. And the thin ice point in my mind is down here at 32 cents. Why is 32 important? Well, I'm not saying this is what's going to occur, but just to kind of illustrate the overall idea here, if the price were to come down to the thin ice point at 32, crack below it, and then just continue to sink, at that point in time, what would you have? You would literally have the price right back inside of that range that it just went, broke out from. Or in other words, the price would literally be right back to where it started, which is the epitome of a pump and dump. Now, to be fair, and this could potentially happen too, if the price comes down here, walks along the thin ice point, and then begins to work its way back upwards, well, what would you have in this scenario? Well, in this scenario, you'd have a set of lows right there. You'd have those lows down there, and if you envision those as stair steps, well, hey, at least now you have stair steps progressing in the upward direction, which from the big picture, that's definitely a good sign. Now, granted, if you're some sort of day trader and you bought up there, then yeah, you don't care about these stair steps. But, that comment and all these comments are definitely being geared more towards a broader sense of things. So, yeah, today was very brutal, but to be fair, you can't quite call it a total pump and dump because it's not like the price has gone back inside of that range where it was. It's got the opportunity to stay up above it. So let's see if the bulls can get that job done or not. First off, thanks so much for watching the entire video. Real quick, before you go, I want to invite you to a live webinar, web class, training, workshop, online event, whatever you want to call it, but it will be me live revealing to you what I've discovered that has allowed me to transform myself from being an employee to being my own boss, including how I had only one losing day out of 73 days in total. I'm going to cover 3 keys that have helped me unlock profitable consistency within the markets. The first key is super weird, but in a productive type of way. The second key is super awesome because it quite literally is wired into our DNA as humans, making it very easy to use. But in a cruel way, this becomes a pitfall for many traders. I'll explain it all though, including how to avoid the pitfall that it creates for some. And yeah, the third key, when you hear it, sounds way too good to be true, but it's not, and I'll show you how it all works. Then at the end, I open it up for a question and answer session that is, again, totally live. Even if you can't make the live session, please still sign up as it will be recorded, and you can go back and watch the replay that I will send you. Click the image on the screen or click the link down in the description box so you can get the date and time and claim your spot, which I should note is limited due to the fact that this truly is a live event. If you have any questions, let me know. If not, I'll be seeing you soon.